Alright, and back here with part 2. After looking at the recording, I sort of figured out what happened. It's not exactly a bug, so I changed it into feedback rather than a bug report. Although I kind of think it's still a bug or poor wording or something, but what happened was I had 247 left on this event. And as soon as I cut into that glade with 247 left, this event triggered. So 2 cysts spawned immediately, and then a few seconds later, 2 more cysts spawned. And now in 2 minutes, 2 more cysts are going to spawn. Which means that even though I only had 2 minutes and 47 seconds left on this event is going to trigger 3 times, even though it's only supposed to happen once every 2 minutes. So that just feels really wrong. I just made a feedback saying I don't think that an event that's supposed to happen every 2 minutes should be able to trigger 3 times in less than 3 minutes. But anyway, that's probably going to be the end of this run. I mean, I'll try and deal with it, but I don't think I'm going to be able to survive this. So it's going to spawn 4 more cysts. No, it's going to spawn 2 more cysts. So it'll be 6 cysts. If I can get the Blightrot post up fast enough, maybe I can get enough cysts or enough Purging Fire built to deal with 6 cysts. I've only got 13 people. One of the newcomers coming 4 minutes. If the newcomers, I'm not going to have enough planks. I'm like, if the newcomers get here, maybe I can get this upgraded to level 2, but I need planks for building the Blight post. Yeah, I'm not going to have time to build a garden and a park, I don't think. Well, if I make it through this, I need to keep my woodcutters running because next year I'm going to have 10 Blightrot cysts to deal with, plus another 8 or 10 from this. I don't think Jorg will sell me anything that will enable me to fulfill the second part of this. And even if I took the Clothier, I don't think... Well, if I take the Clothier, I could maybe make the 30 coats I need here. Then at least I wouldn't have to build a second Blightrot post. I would still need to produce 16 more Purging Fire for next year, 10 for the storm, and 6 for the event. But if I don't do it that way, then I'm going to need like 10 for the event. I'll need a second Blightrot post up because I'll need 6 Blight fighters. I think I'd rather do it that way, honestly. I don't think I want that Clothier. Although I do have 2 people that need coats, and I haven't found anything that uses either of the large camps. But I would need to get the Clothier built and get 3 things of coats done, which takes like 6 minutes. And I need all the planks for that. Yeah, I just think I'm gonna go with the cut down on both sides. The minus 50 hostility might be enough of a payoff. The food might keep me alive. I think I'm just gonna have to go with that. And at this point, I might have to take the Queen's Gift. This might keep me alive. It means I'll have to keep woodcutters running through the storm. But yeah, if I can keep 4 woodcutters up, that extra 500 resistance should... Yeah, 500 resistance will be another 40% here, and I'm only at 133, but it's going to trigger once more. I mean, if I run more woodcutters, at the very least it'll give me more time. I'm just going to take this. I don't like it. I'm going to take it. So now we're not technically at high corruption, but it's at 92%. It will get to high corruption before the storm hits. We will get 2 more assists. But it'll take a long time to trigger. It'll give me enough time to deal with it. Like, it'll give me the extra time I need to get the Purging Fire built. Alright. Let's get on with this. Do I want these 20 biscuits? I think I do. If I took the 10 amber, I would just be buying food with it from Jorg because I'm going to starve here. Once this finishes, I'll have enough food to get through, but for now, I'm just going to take that. And I still don't know which of these camps to take. I will try to hold off on making that pick for another year and open another glade. This one's already had partial, so I only need 4 more planks and 3 more bricks. So turn this down to 4. Turn that down to 3. 2 planks have already been built. He's building 2 more. Just turn that off. Alright, and now 2 bricks have been built, so I'm just going to turn that off. And once these things get delivered, of course he's taking a break rather than delivering. Why wouldn't he? Who doesn't want to take a break instead of working? Jerks, we're about to burn down. Do your job. Alright, get those 2 finishing off that building. Alright, they're delivering food, so I can take a person out of here. Get 3 lizards in here producing purging fires. I'm gonna have to remove at least 1 more woodcutter, but I'll put it off as long as I can. Oh, and if I'm gonna get this done, it needs to be done in 7 minutes. don't even know if they can walk there fast enough. 6:27 it'll take them to do it. That gives them like half a minute to walk there and get this done. Alright, 6:23, 6:52. We should finish that in time. It's going to spawn more cysts during the storm. Don't know if I'm going to make it through this or not. We'll find out together. I'm not going to sell another part. Get the woodcutters placed a little more efficiently because I'm going to need a lot of wood over the next year or two. I still don't have, because of all the wood I need and all of this, I haven't had a chance to get enough planks built to even get the supplier going. Neither of these is bringing planks. I'm going to take those two. That'll get me up to 14 people, which I can use to get this hearth to level 2. We will only produce planks. 8 planks for a garden, I think. Once they've produced 8 planks, that will stop. I'll build a garden, I'll build a park. I need another shelter. You go build that shelter. I think the new cysts that spawn from this do not affect the current year's growth. I wouldn't swear to it. Frankly, I think I'd prefer they did, because I don't want it doubling up with the year 3 cysts I'm going to get, but I don't think I can deal with them this year. No, it said high level of corruption, so maybe they do. Maybe I can burn them down this year. If we can get enough fire built to get out there and do it. Please tell me you're gonna go burn one. Burn one. Go burn one. Alright, yeah, they burned some of those cysts. Excellent. Oh, I never remembered to look at these. Use rainwater versus deliver drizzle. I can just build 2 rain collectors and deliver the drizzle. It'll come in automatically with that event. The only geyser I've found is clearance. Clearance does work with the supplier. Fine, I'll plan on piping up the supplier. Don't have a workshop. Wish I did. 2 empathy events. Cleansing might be an empathy event. If I cancel this, I might be able to do that, but feels a little late for that. Odds of finding 2 more empathy events, bad. I think I probably have a better chance of finding a workshop. I do have 2 religion species, so I'll take a chance on the monastery. Certainly I would love to take a monastery if it was offered. It's the best service building by far. And this thing really wants me to serve ale. That's twice in a row, but we'll go for 20 harmony since that can definitely be done. And I've got a lot of other things that need to be done. Ale is not going to happen. What's that road doing there? Who put a road there? That wasn't me. How many cysts am I going to have? This is going to trigger once more? I've got 2 cysts. I'm going to get 2 more from that. 10 from the storm. 14 cysts. I don't think I need to take Firekeeper's armor. I'm going to take the amber and regret it later.
Hello. Hello.
I would like to get this herb garden, but again, I'm not going to have the money for it. There's just no way. That's all my parts. What do I get when I complete this? I just get coal. That's not going to help. And Jorg won't be there when it's done anyway. Let's get to 8 planks so I can build the garden. food coming in, a chunk of stone. Turn off stone usage in here. Hopefully I can use that stone to come up with something decent. 30 pies. 30 bricks, 30 fabric. If I can get a little bit more stone, that would be nice. Did find some marrow up here, so I can get a bit more stone eventually. I need to get a couple bodies collecting food again. My food is not going to hold out, and I probably should have bought some from Jorg, but Sahilda will be here. I do have provisions, I just don't have anything to... sell off. I've got buildings waiting in queue. I don't want to pick until I see another glade because I don't know which camp to take. So we need 14 assists, 4 for the event, and 10 more for the oncoming Blight Storm. Forgot to put in herbalists. 9. I can spare a body out of here now. Probably can't afford to open this until the storm. If it's a minus resolve event, I don't want that hitting during the storm. And yeah, 14. We're about to finish that up. And I believe, in general, I feel that you can handle about 12 to 14 assists with one Blight Post. And because I got this perk with 25% faster movement for the Blight Fighters, I think I'll be fine with one Blight Post for handling 14 assists. So I am not going to build a second Blight Post. I will build a garden if you ever get my 8 planks done. Garden, where are you? I've got tons of fiber available if I ever get around to collecting it. So I will take this, get Beaverbrook to level 1 with a 10 amber trade. Alright, this is a little tough. The stone would enable me to open some of those caches. But the parts are good, and this one has more bodies, so I think I'm going with this side. And I need some bricks and stuff. I need to finally get these collectors going. I am so far behind. Start burning coal instead of wood since I'm a little low. I probably should have switched a human in here a while ago. Oh, I am in definite food situation problems. How much amber have I got? 15. Tempted to buy a few planks as well just to get my city started a bit here, but it's Royal Woodlands. I've got a plank building. I will catch up on that. I'm not going to. It's just a reactionary thing here. Alright, that looks like as good a job as I'm gonna do. And I forgot to put the people in here. I should have put them in here shortly before the storm started so that they didn't have to walk over here. I think they have to walk over here. Oh, I don't have level 2 unlocked because of the Queen's Hand thing. I'm not getting extra resistance out of that garden. Well, hopefully that Queen's Gift thing will keep me above the... I've got 9 woodcutters. That's a ton of extra resistance. I should be fine. I did find a drizzle geyser. That's nice. Tons of large bushes, so at least now I know which camp I need. I need the herbalist. This is probably going to have to be the cookhouse. I've got a flour building. I don't know where I'm going to come up with stuff to make flour, but at the very least I can make some skewers out of the berries, probably. Although, I wanted a smelting building for something. Oh yeah, for barrels. And pickled goods would be good. Yeah, I think I'm going to go with the furnace. A little better bricks. The pies are... Yeah, the furnace is a better building here. And this one... None of these is very helpful, so I might end up going with the beaver houses. I can do wine already. I don't need tea. I have neither of the treatment races. Crystallized dew. I do have resin coming in. You get a lot of resin from the trees here. So I could make crystallized dew. I don't feel like you ever... You've got to get so many things going to get the beavers started that it never feels good. I think I'm just better off taking the alchemist's hut and hoping I can turn crystallized dew and copper bars into barrels and tools somehow. Gonna go with that. I really wish I'd been offered a fertile soil building. I need to yank enough woodcutters to get down to hostility 1. It's going to hurt my corruption, but I think we're gonna be alright. Yeah, that should be fine. And this is going to have to be a teardown. +1 bricks is nice. Well, I'm not going to start this until after the storm because I don't want my cysts taking an extra 10 seconds. At least until all the cysts are burned. I don't have to wait until the storm, but I do have to wait for all the cysts to be done. Alright. That cysts are all done. I need to keep one lizard in there just to keep them happy. Plus 45 hostility for every essence. I've got 6 essences. Alright, I am going to have to wait until after the storm to do this. And I need 3 bricks to make the furnace to make better bricks. I would like to wait until this event was done to start making the bricks so that I could get +1. That would save me a little bit of clay. I don't have planks and stuff done at the moment anyway. Wait, I just collected 10 amber. Why didn't you go? Oh, it does say level 1, which is in. Okay, it didn't update the thing to level 1, and I thought my trade route had broken, but no, it just a momentary display bug there or something. It's all fine. I have no tablets. Getting Beaver Resolve up, not easy. But it's probably more likely to happen than 4 tablets. I am not liking the way this map is going at all. Royal Guard training is going to do nothing for me. Frankly, I might take a chance on secure perimeter. I feel like I might need to explore the heck out of this map the way we're going. And if I just start opening Forbidden Glades and doing those events, this can solve it for me. We're going for secure perimeter. We're going to explore the heck out of this map. Alright, we got a forbidden here, a forbidden there. So with 2 that close together, I'm going to want to get a hearth up in that direction. 1 forbidden in the bottom left is pretty isolated. 1 in the bottom right is even more isolated. 1 in the top right, also very isolated. So definitely want to head for the 2 that are close together first. gonna want to get a hearth up in here, even though I didn't want to put a hearth up there. I wanted a hearth up here first for these berries, but let's get this started. Kiln will not be needed for bricks, so it will mainly be doing jerky and coal. I could use these 10 bricks right now. On the other end, I could kind of use the parts as well. What other parts am I getting here? Once I get the 10 bricks, I will get 3 parts there. This is probably never going to happen. This should happen for 4 more parts. How many more do I need? Stonecutter and the harvester, I need them both right now. 2 herbalists, I don't need a trapper or a forager, really. By the time I do need one, it'll be because these herbalists have run out of stuff and I can destroy the herbalists. It would be nice to get a couple of warehouses up. That would be 4 parts. I think I'm gonna go with the left side just because it's got the extra workers. And yeah, the rewards from that don't matter so much. I'll let them build the furnace and the kiln instead rather than turning that in. It's not like I'm going to get a building out of it anyway, and I should probably put up a Forsaken Altar actually on this map. I was going to start using the Forsaken Altar on the Queen's Hand stuff, since it's hard enough. Alright, Furnace is going to be doing bricks only at first. Eventually I'll get some copper bars going as well. Make the bricks just from clay. I don't want to sell parts. Alright, I've got enough planks to spare to build the geyser pump now. Probably stop doing anything here until I've got clearance water coming in. And for once, I'm going to remember to look at this side. Okay, it does take wildfire essence for those. Yeah, I need my essence. I do want to get 2 hearths up. I'm not getting any essence from these, so I am going to need to run workers in here. Alright, 20 more seconds and I can turn the bricks back on. Alright, turn the bricks back on now that we're getting 3 for 3. If I had 120 amber, I could buy a monastery. That'd be nice. Obviously, that isn't going to happen. He's not selling wildfire essence, so I can build an automaton. I don't need bricks, don't need planks. Could buy training gear to open these. What did I get in the third cache, by the way? Bricks, coats, biscuits. Nothing super impressive there. Yeah, I'd rather do this one with stone. Eventually I'll be able to grab some stone out of that marrow. I can probably do that now. I'm not desperate for clay. Let's go grab that. Technically, I could use the marrow on that, but I think I'd rather save the marrow for events since I'm planning on opening these Forbidden Glades. And because I'm going to be opening Forbidden Glades, I wouldn't mind getting like 30 wine or something for an event. Maybe tea. More money than I have. Get 30 ale out of this. That would cover me for an event. So that's 8 of that. 40 tea would cover me for an event. If I could get to 24. Alright, I'm gonna try that. So now I don't have anybody to build the Forsaken Altar. Doggone it. Oh, am I gonna get the altar up in time? Oh, 12 bricks. I thought it was just wood. Definitely not gonna get the altar up in time. That'll have to wait until next year. Produce 300 wood could happen. I've got 3 woodcutters. I could probably get, we're in the Royal Forest. That could happen, but I don't have any food to produce provisions, so that's not going to happen. There's plenty of fertile soil around. Maybe I can buy enough food to make crop packs. I don't have trade or luxury buildings. We'll go with this. That lizard house finish. Okay, the lizards are fine even before the lizard house finishes. We did get the altar up in time. Oh, I need to turn this in. Check the altar. Oh yeah, that was why I wasn't building the altar. Because it requires meta materials that I don't have. Alright. I'm gonna go after Forsaken Glades. Glade event speed could be quite nice. I am making coal, so faster coal with 33% more coal is solid. But I think I'm going to give up bread, take this. I'm going to take an impatience hit when these 2 beavers die. That lizard will just have to carry everything on their own now. Berries do not give herb byproduct. I don't think. No, it's just berry byproduct. So I'm not producing any herbs. I think you can. Yeah, you can get some out of roots, but there's not enough roots around to get a significant number. Fiery Wrath. I'm not sacrificing anything. So 10 more amber it is. The hearth tricked me again. I can never tell exactly where the road can go there. Alright. I should be getting free drizzle water now. Oh, global reserve is 0 from that. I thought this gave you universal capacity for some reason. I guess not. For some reason, I thought you got universal capacity from the pump. I am imagining things. Starving, I guess I'll take food. Yeah, this is gonna be a real problem. None of these orders are easy to complete. I need to get into Glades, get some events done. Once I get this warehouse up. I'll move the woodcutters up here, start chopping towards this forbidden. If I don't get a fertile soil building, I'm just gonna die from lack of food here. I don't have any amber to buy more. Trade routes are not working out. Start getting some copper bars built to hopefully build some barrels, to hopefully get some pickled goods going. guess I might as well move this park up here since I don't have level 2 hearths unlocked. This one isn't doing anything. Which also means I might as well destroy that garden because it's not doing anything. Give me back those 8 planks. That's a pretty good trade route. I'm going to try and get 3 more provisions done quick if I can. I don't have much food at all. Oh, there were enough eggs in there to make more. Alright, there's 25 amber I can buy food with eventually. $30 biscuits in there I just kinda need. Bad enough that I should put 2 bodies in there. Oh, but I wasn't done with houses. Doggone it. I'll yank a woodcutter. Incense is like probably the most commonly used luxury for events, I mean. So I wouldn't mind picking up 30 of that. Yeah, marrow is worth more than coal, and coal burns longer. I've already got some Glade event speed, so that's probably good enough there. I would like to buy coats for events, but I would have to turn off coat consumption, and my resolve on the beavers is already so low that another -1 might be a problem. I go down to hostility 2, he's only at 10. We're in year 5. Yeah, I don't think I can afford to forbid them coats. I'm gonna pop in there right now before the trader leaves, just in case, so I can see what I need for that event. Alright. Large foragers, more flax, another drizzle geyser, tons more fertile soil. The 2 caches are the only thing in here that's at all useful to me. And the blood flowers, the impatience. I can't take the left side. I have to do this side, so I need that amber. I need 24 amber. I'm going to have it in 28 seconds. That's fine. And then I've already got the resin. Alright, we're going to be alright there. However, since that is 36 incense, I'm going to buy 6 more incense just in case other forbidden events require 36 incense. And worst case scenario, I do need it for this religious rites stuff, so if I ever get a monastery. I do need to start making purging fires for the cysts that I'm getting from the supplier, plus 10 more coming in next year from the event. And oops, I have pushed my luck on that a little bit, just barely made it. Human will cut down less wood per trip, so that will fill up a little slower. Fewer trips back to the warehouse. That will get you towards that forbidden quicker. Out of bricks, out of copper. I'll get a little more copper coming back in now that I've gone back to this clay deposit, but there's no big rush on that. I think I need those parts back, so I can only run 2 woodcutters now. I need to collect some more food. The lack of a fertile soil building is really killing me here. Well, I will take Hidden from the Queen. That will at least enable me to use the altar again without this triggering, but since I'm probably dead anyway, it's not going to matter. I am going to get 1 point off of this Caged War Beast. But it's not going to be enough. Royal Gardens, maybe I can get enough of these up. I do, okay, I have enough stuff to get the Royal Gardens going. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Should have built those nearer the warehouse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then once those go up and you turn that in, you can just destroy them again and get all your resources back. It's kind of a silly order. Since you can just destroy, except on a no refunds map, obviously. But no refunds maps are pretty rare. Try and get a tiny little bit of resolve out of these lizards. Don't let anybody eat the roots. I'll turn it into flour. Okay, wow, I actually lost before I managed to finish that event. Apparently, I did not expect that. So, there you go. That's the end of that Queen's Hand run. Just orders that I couldn't fulfill, and yeah, that's races that aren't easy to get resolve off of. And I probably could have gotten a point off the lizards if I had started that a little earlier. Although I didn't have any meat, so I couldn't get their jerky and stuff going. So I'm not sure I could have gotten them real fast either. But, anyhow, that is the end of that Queen's Hand run. I imagine I will eventually successfully do a Queen's Hand, but it ain't gonna happen this time. Thanks for watching, and we'll see y'all for the next attempt. Have a great day.